Who's the worst coworker you've ever had to cover for? Kevin had this gift, yeah. Every time a heavy truck pulled up to our warehouse, his body would break. Back spasms, kidney stones. Once his grandmother died 3 times in 2 months. It was like magic. The bigger the load, the bigger his emergency. The July heat was brutal. 100 degrees outside, worse inside the metal warehouse. This massive truck rolls up Friday afternoon. Water bottles, thousands of cases, 40 pounds each. We're all getting ready for hell. Kevin walks toward the dock, stops to tie his shoe. Then he shoots up like he got electrocuted, grabbing his back. Something just popped, he gasps. I was reaching for something this morning and our supervisor Dale looks dead inside but follows protocol. Can't risk an injury lawsuit. Kevin limps out doing this whole show, dragging his leg. 5 of us spend 4 hours doing 6 people's work in that heat. My shirt was so soaked I could wring it out. During break, Tara's scrolling Instagram and freezes. Shows me her phone. There's Kevin on a pool float, beer in hand, posted 3 hours ago while we were dying. The caption said, Friday vibes. Monday morning, Tara shows Dale the screenshots. He calls Kevin in. 20 minutes later, Kevin walks out smiling, claims the timestamps were wrong, the photos were old. Then he looks at Tara and says something about her being bitter since he turned her down months ago. She looked ready to kill him. 2 weeks later, Kevin shows up with a doctor's note. Some clinic gave him paperwork for chronic pain episodes. He starts carrying this leather journal everywhere, making a big show of writing his pain levels. Now he's medically protected. The pattern gets worse. Every inventory count, he was gone. Every holiday rush he got back, flare up. Mandatory overtime Saturdays, but his spine hates weekends. But here's the trick. He'd always work exactly 1 hour first. Clock in, do easy stuff like scanning, then grab his back and leave when real work started. HR couldn't touch him because of the medical papers. We actually had to hire a temp to cover his load. This skinny kid doing Kevin's heavy lifting while Kevin collected the same check. I heard him on the phone once saying he figured out the system. Then came Black Friday. For warehouses, Black Friday is war. Triple overtime, but you earn it. Trucks scheduled back to back for 16 hours. Dale gives this speech about teamwork that we pretend to care about. Kevin shows up early that morning. He's helping set up, cracking jokes. Dale actually looks relieved. We need every person. 6 a.m., first truck backs in. It's packed ceiling to floor. That's when Kevin gives his best performance yet. He's walking toward the dock, then drops to his knees screaming. I mean really selling it. Tears, shaking, yelling he can't feel his legs. Someone calls 911 before Dale can even react. Paramedics arrive, strap him to a board while he's crying about his kids. The ambulance leaves and we're screwed on our biggest day. Dale has to file an incident report for corporate. He pulls up security footage to document what happened. That's when he sees it. 5 minutes before his collapse, there's Kevin behind a truck where he thought no cameras could see, doing jumping jacks, stretching, touching his toes. Then, and this is the best part, he practices falling. 3 times, different angles, even checks the ground for soft spots. Monday, Kevin walks in with another doctor's note like it's gold. Dale's waiting at the time clock with Kevin's final check and a printed screenshot. Kevin doing jumping jacks, huge smile, timestamp clear. Kevin tries everything, says it's a different day, says he was testing his back, says the camera angle is lying. Dale just holds up the photo of him practicing his fall. You check the ground for rocks first. Here's the thing about truck drivers. They hit 5 or 6 warehouses daily. They're like a news network. Within a week, every warehouse in 50 miles knew about Kevin. 6 months later, he finally got hired somewhere. Amazon Fulfillment. The place where computers track every second, where you get written up if your rate drops, where bathroom breaks are timed, 10 hours a day. That bad back of his lifting box after box. No audience, no supervisor to fool. Just him and a computer that doesn't care about his acting.